Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Week Found Grace. Today we're tackling a question that's both insulting and unfortunately still asked by some people. Does Filipina equals maid? There's a stereotype out there that Filipinas, especially those in relationship with foreigners, end up acting like maids or only valued for domestic work. In this video, I want to explore where that stereotype comes from, why it's harmful, and most importantly, why being a Filipina doesn't equate to being a maid. We'll talk about first, the origins of this stereotype. Second, cultural expectations around housework. Third, the value and dignity of work, domestic or otherwise. And fourth, how to build mutual respect in a relationship. So let's dive in. First, let's address where this hurtful stereotype might come from. Historically, many Filipinas have traveled abroad to work as domestic helpers, especially in countries like Hong Kong, Singapore, and the Middle East. This has contributed to a global image that Filipinas are just maids, which is incredibly reductive. In reality, Filipinas choose domestic work for various reasons, often related to financial stability and helping their families back home. It's an honorable choice. Providing for loved ones is a point of pride in Filipino culture. Yet, this dynamic can lead outsiders to assume that all Filipinas are either domestic workers or are expected to fulfill a maid-like role in personal relationships. Let me be clear. There's nothing wrong with being a domestic helper. It's honest, dignified work. The problem arises when people reduce an entire nationality to a single role and devalue Filipinas to that stereotype. Now, let's look at the Filipino culture and how it might fuel this perception. First, family-centered values. Filipino culture is very family-oriented. Many Filipinas grow up learning how to cook, clean, and manage household duties as part of our daily life. This doesn't mean they exist to perform those tasks in a relationship. It just means they're accustomed to contributing to the family well-being. Second, gender roles, traditional gender roles can still be prevalent in the Philippines, where women are seen as caretakers of the home. Many Filipinas still find pride in being good homemakers. That pride, however, doesn't mean they want to be treated as unpaid servants. Filipinas can be nurturing and family-oriented, but also ambitious and career-driven that can balance multiple roles without being reduced to just one. Domestic work, whether done by a Filipina or any else, is valuable labor. It's essential to running a household. The stereotype becomes harmful when people use maid as a way to belittle or demean someone. A person's worth isn't determined by what they do, whether that's working in a office, running a business, or taking care of a home. What matters is mutual respect and acknowledgement of each other's contributions. If a Filipina in a relationship chooses to take on more household responsibilities, it might be because she wants to be or because that's how you both agree to run your home. But let's be clear, that doesn't make her a maid. It's make her a partner who fulfilling a role you both value. So how do we move away from this damaging stereotype in cross-cultural relationships? Here are the few practical tips. First, open communication. Talk about roles and responsibilities early in the relationship. If you're a foreigner dating a Filipina, be clear about how you view housework and family duties. Ask her about her own views and experience. Second, shared responsibilities. One of the best ways to break this stereotype is by sharing tasks. Cook, a meal together, split the cleaning, whatever works for you. Both show her that you value her time and effort. Third, respect her autonomy and ambitions. Ask about her dreams, career goals, her passions. Support her if she's want to go back to school, start a businesses, or work abroad. Recognize that she's more than just a partner who handles domestic chores. Fourth, learn about Filipino culture. Take time to learn about her background and traditions. Showing genuine interest, her culture fosters deeper connection and respect. Fifth, check your own biases. Reflect on whether you've interested any stereotypes, even subtle biases can seep into the relationship. Being aware helps you consciously choose respect and equality. The stereotype that Filipina equals maid is not just hurtful, it's dehumanizing. It reduces Filipinas to a single role, ignoring their individuality, intelligence, and ambition. Yes, many Filipinas are skilled in domestic tasks and some work abroad as domestic helpers. But that's only one aspect of who they are. They're also doctors, teachers, business owners, engineers, and so much more. They're loving partners, supportive friends, and compassionate community members. As you build a relationship with a Filipina, remember that mutual respect, open communication, and genuine love are what matter. Roles in the household are a personal choice between partner, not a default setting based on nationality. Thank you so much guys for watching. If it resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe. And remember, no one should be put in a box or defined by a stereotype. Let's keep building relationships founded on respect, love, and understanding. See you in the next video.